Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. This morning is to undergo a complete revamp in the new year following Holly Willoughby's shock departure. ITV bosses are casting the net for the new Phil and Holly, with untested hosts taking over in a redesigned set from January. The Sun can reveal. It comes in the wake of viewing figures falling to around 700,000, leaving staff fearing for their jobs. The current roster of on-screen talent, including Alison Hammond, Craig Doyle, Josie Gibson, Dermot O'Leary, and Rochelle Humes, will all remain in place, working around the incoming presenters. Network favorite Ben Shepherd is one name in the frame as a fallback to take over from Philip Schofield, who was unceremoniously axed in May. He will be screen-tested alongside a host of potential exciting female names. Last night, a show insider said, "It has been a turbulent 12 months, culminating in a seismic past few weeks." Holly's decision to leave has sent shockwaves through the corridors of power at ITV, but the feeling now is that change must be made, and this is the impetus needed. This morning boss Martin Frizzell will continue to lead the charge and is working tirelessly to give viewers what they want, a warm, buzzy feel good magazine show, marshaled by two fresh new anchors. The stream of exciting presenters, from all different walks of life, will meet with execs over the next few weeks until they find a pairing with the perfect chemistry. This morning remains ITV's most lucrative daytime brand, and for them it's as much about the format as it is faces. The goal is to bring back the chemistry of the show's halcyon days and get viewing figures back up to the million mark. Every effort is being made to achieve this. The program's iconic name, which has been going for 35 years, will remain. Contrary to suggestions it could get a new title, news of the rebrand comes within 24 hours of Holly's emotional statement announcing her decision to quit after 14 years. She said of her resignation, "I have let ITV know today that, after 14 years, I will not be returning to this morning. To everyone who has ever worked on the show over the years, thank you so much. This is such a difficult goodbye. You are incredible, and I forever will be proud of what we've done together. Thank you to everyone at ITV for being supportive. To every guest who has sat on our sofa, thank you." Insiders at the broadcaster suspect Holly's prompt and unopposed exit within a matter of hours has been carefully choreographed ahead of the publication of a major investigation into the culture at This Morning, widely expected to be damning. Sources at the show say the hosts, producers, and senior execs are all expected to be named and held accountable for the toxic workplace environment, with many predicting at least one senior head will roll as a result. In June, for instance, Dr. Ranj Singh, who made regular This Morning appearances offering medical advice, said that, over his 10 years on the show, he grew increasingly worried about how things were behind the scenes and how people, including myself, were being treated. He hit out at a culture of toxicity, which was subsequently backed up by former This Morning staffers. Intriguingly, Holly's exit for personal reasons ensures she will not be censured internally whatever the outcome, thus protecting her brand. A second insider added, "It's very telling that she informed bosses and was gone the same day with barely any pushback. Everyone knows there's much more to this in reality." They added, "Ultimately, everyone is braced for this report being utterly damning and someone is going to have to be the fall guy. It's hard to believe anyone will accept that the hosts weren't widely aware of all sorts of issues, but inevitably a faceless executive will take the hit, and there are a few potential names in the frame for that." Martin Frizzell is the editor of the show and has been there for years. He's extremely tough, very charismatic and works in a very old-fashioned way, but has very broad shoulders and will be tough to shift without a fight. Even Kevin Lygo, the top dog in charge of all TV output, if the verdict is damning enough, though he's very well liked in the industry. Others predict the whole format could be in line for the chop if the tide cannot be turned fast, to be replaced by a completely new show. As things stand, though, this seems exceedingly unlikely. The hope inside ITV is that a snazzy new set and presenting duo will stem the tide. Staff are also confident no jobs will be lost, and that money will continue to be plowed into the format. It has been a tumultuous time for one of Britain's best-loved daytime programs. Presenter Phil, 61, was forced out after admitting to an affair with a younger colleague. It came off the back of an off-air falling out with his one-time best pal, Holly, 42, which rocked the show. She distanced herself from Phil on social media, wiping mention of him from her biog on Twitter, now known as X. Eagle-eyed viewers had picked up on the pair's hostility, and viewing figures fell as a result. At its peak, this morning regularly drew in 1 million people a day. Today there are around 300,000 fewer last night. An ITV source described the mood among the team yesterday morning as one of sadness, but added that it was common business as usual. They continued, "Cast and crew have all had a tough year but are beyond professional, and so the overriding feeling, despite the sadness, is the show must go on. Everyone completely understands why Holly has quit. There is no denying it's been a tough year for her too, but the events of the last week will no doubt have pushed her over the edge to make such a tough decision." Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Netflix World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.